France, the land of love, fresh croissants, and effortless sophistication. Today, we think of it as the ultimate romantic getaway. But back in the late 18th century, yeah, not so romantic. Unless your idea of romance involves angry peasants, severe bread shortages, and a very sharp, very busy invention called the guillotine. Welcome to the French Revolution, the ultimate historical drama, where a whole nation basically looked at their king and said, "It's not us, it's definitely you." To understand how things got so messy, we need to talk about the Ancien Regime, the French social system. The first estate was the clergy. The second estate was the nobility. Together, they made up just 2% of the population, but owned most of the land and paid, wait for it, 0 taxes. Then, there was the third estate. This was everyone else. Lawyers, doctors, merchants, and a whole lot of very poor peasants. Imagine going to dinner with 3 friends. 2 of them ordered the entire menu, and then they make you pay the bill. That was France in 1789. Enter King Louis XVI. Good guy, maybe, but a terrible CEO. France was completely broke, mostly because they spent all their money fighting wars, including helping America win their independence, just despite the British. Petty, yes, expensive. Extremely. And let's not forget the Queen, Marie Antoinette. Rumor has it that, when told the peasants had no bread, she said, "Let them eat cake." Huh? Spoiler alert, she never actually said that. It was basically 8th century, fake news. But she did spend a ridiculous amount of money on fashion and gambling, while the people were literally starving. No bread meant no baguettes, and a Frenchman without a baguette is a very dangerous person. Desperate for money, King Louis called the Estates General in 1789, a giant meeting of all 3 estates. But the voting system was rigged. Each estate got 1 vote, so the nobles and clergy would always team up and outvote the 98%, 2-1. The third estate finally said, "Screw this." They broke away, found an indoor tennis court, and swore an oath to create a new constitution. Yes, the modern democratic world was basically born on a tennis court. On July 14, 1789, things got real. An angry mob in Paris stormed the Bastille, a medieval fortress and prison. They weren't looking to free prisoners. There were only 7 inside anyway. They wanted gunpowder. This event marked the official start of the French Revolution. Today, it's France's national holiday. Suddenly, the National Assembly was in charge. They wrote the Declaration of the Rights of Man, proclaiming liberty, equality, and fraternity. It looked like a win for democracy. But wait, there's more. Because why stop at a nice constitutional monarchy when you can enter the Reign of Terror? A radical group, led by a man named Maximilien Robespierre, took control. He was so obsessed with protecting the revolution that he started executing anyone, even suspected, of being against it.
Vous n'avez qu'à m'exécuter comme je suis là.
King Louis and Marie Antoinette both met the guillotine in 1793. Eventually, people got so tired of Robespierre's paranoia that they sent him to the guillotine too. Talk about poetic justice. After years of chaos, France finally got stability. When a short, ambitious general named Napoleon Bonaparte seized power, The revolution was over, but the world was changed forever. So, the next time you visit Paris, enjoy the fashion, eat a croissant, and admire the beautiful streets. But remember, behind all that romance is a history written in revolution, baguettes, and a whole lot of political drama. If you have any extra facts about this, feel free to comment below. Thanks for watching.